Okay, Ratan, I can start. You're going to be on YouTube working. Cool.
Okay. Ratan, can you
What?
Can you look?
the text?
The text thing.
If you just click anywhere, yeah, that's good. And then click anywhere in the tool panel, yeah, that's fine.
The poster is simple, and this is like I just want to cut the HIV to half, like because like many people have a sexual like without condom or something, and just want them to protect and then just cut it into half.
Cool. So it's just very simple. The goal is cut HIV in half. The development goal is the HIV ribbon cut in half. Common suggestions, ideas? Yeah?
I think the font, text small and the font type is so difficult to read it.
I agree. You definitely have to work with the typography. Some people feel small. Okay, yeah?
It's too simple.
Too simple? What's too simple?
Background and the text.
I think simple is good. Nothing wrong with simple. Yeah?
I find it's more than simple. In fact, the concept is very amplified because cutting that thing shows that you can prevent it somehow.
Yeah. I think it's simple. I think it's clear. Hey, if you're filming, please pay attention, okay? Thank you. I think it's clear. Other comments? Yeah?
I like the concept of it. It's like nice, like simple, and it's easy to understand. But like maybe you could like add like scissors or something cutting it, or like take away half of the ribbon.
Those are two ideas. I mean, by the way, all these are suggestions, so you can try to explore them. So what I want to say is maybe take out half of it or try to add scissors. I know you have some pictures with scissors you can try. And by the way, that's what your website is for. Is that what I should see there? And I think Ratna's going to do that because I know he's the sort of guy that does this sort of stuff. But like, show your evidence there. Yeah? Because Ratna can easily say that this was the best one, the best idea he had, because he has one where he has scissors. He has one where he's cut them in different ways. So he's showing all this stuff there, and all that stuff should be on the website so he can say, this is the one I chose for these reasons. But I agree with what, I remember who talked about typography. I think it was Fayed. Work on this. I think that it's simple, but because it's simple, this stuff becomes very important. Like, you know what I mean? Like, make sure, like, you know, put them closer together, make sure they're centered, maybe make half bold, so the half is highlighted, you know, cut half, make that bold. Have you tried a black background? Have you tried it? I might try it. Red on black is actually really nice, and some of you might have noticed it's very powerful, so it works quite well sometimes. Try that. Any other ideas you can give?
Mr. Rotter,
Yeah?
can you zoom in the middle part of the ribbon?
This one?
Can you zoom in, you said? Or?
No, can you zoom in?
Zoom in.
Sit.
So for you, well, do you think, I mean the concept's pretty clear, yeah? No? Is there anything that you think would look better, different? You know, when I'm looking at this, you know what I see, which would be you don't change your concept, but do you see an hourglass here?
Oh, right, yeah.
You know, like where you have like the sand? That'd be a really clever concept too. With the ribbon, if you then had like, you know what I'm talking about, the sand thing that sort of drips down, and you're like running out of time or something like that, you could do quite a clever poster just doing that with that hourglass. But that's a different idea. I don't know if you want to start with it, but I think it's simple, I think it works, I think you have to work on the typography. This has to look really elegant, beautiful. At the moment it looks cluttered. You know, you're going to be finished soon, so maybe just experiment with different things, see what works, what doesn't, yeah?
You know how, like, you could try making one of the ribbons blue to make it look like DNA or something. Make it like...
You mean the ribbon?
But the red ribbon is the A symbol. Once you make it blue, it's, you know, like yellow is cancer, I don't know, Pink is breast kid. All the colors have meanings, and I know the red one is 8, so it has to stay at 8. Yeah, I think try black, play with typography, and see if you can do something with this. Because whenever I look at this, I see it's a really good negative shape here, and whether it's an hourglass or whether it's even a person there, you could almost find a silhouette that you could create there out of the negative shape. You can see that you could almost make like, you could do something. It might look kind of cool, but play around with it. But otherwise, I think you've got a solid concept. No? Cool.